Welcome. My name is Mildred Uzo. The news in full. The rector of NTA Television College, Mrs. Pauline Suleiman, has charged students to take advantage of the professional and experienced lecturers of the institution to advance their studies. She said this while speaking in the matriculation ceremony of the diploma student, which was organized by the institution. Our reporter, Paulum Joseph, has more on this story.
The matriculation ceremony for newly admitted diploma students of NTA Television College just took place on Friday, 13th March 2026 at the college premises in Jos. The event featured a colorful display as the newly admitted students were seated in their matriculation gowns, while members of staff and institutional officials marched in elegantly in their academic gowns during the academic procession, which signaled the formal commencement of the ceremony. The ceremony began with the national anthem, after which the manager of administration delivered a welcome address and introduced the institution's principal officers. Director Ms. Pauline Suleiman then formally declared the ceremony open. This was followed by the administration of the matriculation oath by the registrar, where the student repeated the oath and pledged to obey the rules and regulations of the college. In addressing the students, the rector said matriculation should not be seen only as a moment of celebration, but as an opportunity for students to count themselves among the privileged few admitted into the institution.
So, matriculation ceremony is a milestone, but it's just a step in the academic work. This is the beginning of you in a higher learning. Please, not just to pursue the academic aspect alone, but also in character. Before now, we were awarding innovation certificate, enterprise. This place was called Innovation Enterprise, beside the name of the TV college, because that is the only certificate we can award. But your set is a precedented state, unprecedented, and also it is a beginning of the institution migrating from innovational certificate to the award of national certificate.
She urged them to remain focused on their academics, maintain discipline, and conduct themselves with respect throughout their stay in the college. She congratulated the students and encouraged them to make the best use of their admission. The ceremony ended with the national pledge.
Yeah, I intend to achieve something great. I feel it's a great opportunity. This is not my first time in school, but I feel just as the rector said, you're introduced to more knowledge. And I feel as a new student in a campus, you should use a very good advantage of that and to keep to the rules and regulation of the college.
Yeah, it's a good place to be. It's going to groom you. It's going to shape you into the best media producer or media worker you want to be.
I am Paulum Joseph, reporting for NTAtvc Campus TV.
Thank you, Paulum. In another development, residents have been advised to keep their food in a rodent-proof container and to also keep their environment clean. This is coming as a result of the recent outbreak of Lassa fever in Jos, Plateau State. Our correspondent has more on this.
An outbreak of Lassa fever has been confirmed in Jos, prompting increased response from health authorities. Official reports several cases across the part of Plateau State, leading to intensified surveillance, contact tracing, and public awareness efforts. The disease is commonly spread through the contact with food or surface contaminated by rodents, with poor hygiene identified as a major risk factor. Students and residents are being advised to maintain cleanliness, store food properly, and report symptoms such as fever or weakness early.
Lassa fever, it's caused by a virus called Lassa virus. It's mostly transmitted through rodents, especially rats called the multi-mammate rat. It's not so common, but it's very evident when you see the rat. It has multiple breasts when you check it properly. And then some of the signs of someone contaminated with Lassa fever, it's headache, fever, sometimes vomiting, even weakness of the body, shivering, and in severe cases it can even cause bleeding through your eyes, your nose, your mouth, different openings of your body, and sometimes it can even cause organ damage and death. So the preventable measures for Lassa fever is through safe food keeping. So the rats can transmit this Lassa fever virus through their urines or their feces. If it gets in contact with your food and then you consume it, then you get Lassa fever. But the preventable ways to avoid this is to keep your food safe, most especially. Keep your food safe and be careful of where you get your food, where you buy your food, where you eat, the places you eat. It's very, very important. And then your surroundings also, it's important to keep them very, very clean, because the rats are attracted to foods that are left open when they come to eat it, and then they just urinate there and drop their feces. When you eat it, you get contaminated. So the best way to prevent this virus is to keep your surroundings neat, keep your food safe, avoid buying or eating in places that are not clean at all.
Victor Belshazzar Ayuba, reporting for NTA Campus TV.
Thank you. Now to end the news, a recap of the main story. NTA Television College matriculates her diploma students into the institution. Lassa fever outbreak in Jos Plateau State. That was the news. I am Mildred Uzo. Thanks for watching.